Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. We about to get it in, man. What's up? We back in this one, man. We back with another live, baby. I appreciate each and every one of y'all joining me for these lives. Once again, the one and only Calisthenics Workout Complex, AKG, aka Gorilla, aka that guy, aka that God-fearing man. He back with another live today, and we got a crazy workout for you today. Oh, we gonna get these pull-ups in, man. One of my favorite exercises, and I'm gonna talk about it later on because I had some beef with some people that don't recognize pull-ups in the calisthenics game, but we're gonna talk about that. But as you coming in, hit a like, hit a subscribe, comment. Let me know in the comments where y'all reigning from. I got people everywhere, man. United States, the United States where we at right now. I got people in India, we got France, we got Argentina, Bangladesh, China. Everybody's watching my content now, man. Because we showing that we can do this. God-fearing man getting this workout in. So we're going to get in. We got a lot of pull-ups today, man. We got a good amount today. It's a strict pull-up workout today. Hold on. So what we're going to do today is going to be crazy with it. So grab your water. Make sure you're ready because we're going to have some fun. We're going to put a lot of emphasis on this back today. Big gorilla back today. Remind me of one of my workouts, the gorilla workout I did with Batman. Shout out to Batman. But we're going to start off, we're going to warm up a little bit. We're going to warm up. We're going to make sure everything is moving and everything. Just 2 sets of burpees. That's it. That's it, people. Just 2 sets. We're going to go in. We're going to do 5, wait 30 seconds, do another 5, and then we're going to get into the workout. Now, y'all go ahead and work out with me. Let's go ahead and get it. Get your mind together because we're going to grow this back. All right, so we're going to get the first set. We got 5. Straight, no jump. We boom, hitting that stomach, touch them toes, push up, and we right back up again. Let's go ahead and get it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and smooth. It's something soon. We do burpees just about every day. I love them because they just a movement just to get everything moving. Just keep you agile. You see that? Just, man, them knees ain't. See, agile. You feel me? Put in the comments if you like the burpees, man. You like burpees or not, hit a like for me. We're going to do one more. Got 10 seconds, we're going to do one more. And we're going to get to this pull-up routine. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look good. So what we're going to do, wait about a minute. We're going to get into this workout. A lot of pulls today. About at least 30 minutes of pulls. We're going to have some fun. Now the key to these, we are trying to strengthen from our lower back to the middle to the upper with pull-ups. Pull-ups, you got 30 seconds. So pull-ups have been around for a long time. We know this, even before the weights. It's arguably, and in my mind frame, my philosophy, nothing beats a pull-up for overwhelming back growth. It's a pull-up. Arguing, I know. But the functionality of pulling with your body weight, with the emphasis of your lats, is a dynamic movement for every man or woman to dominate and conquer. Is the pull-up. Seems boring, but it is vital. Vital to every workout. So we're gonna start it off with the people that don't really know how to do too many of them. We're gonna go with the pronated Australian pull-up. For people that can't get it, but I like to start it off just to warm up the rear delts, to get my body into that movement that you want to go ahead and pull today. So we're gonna do my face this way. Pronated over, you want your thumbs over. You want your thumbs over. You want your thumbs over. Put a lot of emphasis on your lats rather than your biceps. So thumbs over, about shoulder length, we're gonna pull to our sternum, right below our chest. We'll put a lot of emphasis on the rear delts upper body, well, I break it down. The real depths, the rhomboids, the traps, all that's gonna be emphasized. And a little bit lower lat, but we wanna emphasize those three components of your back. So from here, our shoulder length to our sternum, legs straight out. We get 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take about 45 seconds, you're gonna roll again. You see, I'm pulling to lower chest, our sternum. Pulling elbows in. We're not gonna flare them out. Pulling them elbows in. Going to emphasize on a little bit more of them lower lats, even though you wanna get them traps, get them rhomboids. That's gonna be in it because of the angle. So, but you wanna get them elbows in. I won't put too much strain on your real delts because they're small muscle. And I do not wanna do anything to harm that, I would say your shoulders, putting that stress on there. So it's too much, it's just too much. I want to pull closer so elbows are coming in. Pull in, boom, getting them legs. 10 more seconds, we're gonna go again. And you know, we're gonna get into that word today. It's not a calisthenics workout complex live without giving y'all a little bit of that word. So we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and get another set. We're gonna do 3 of them. Let's get it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a simple movement. It's a simple movement. Got the parallels at home, you should be able to do this. There's gonna be a link in my bio to one of my favorite home complete bodyweight gyms. I love it. I put a link in there. I got it at home. You've been on this live, you've seen them. Check out the lives when I'm doing home workouts. You able to see the equipment, it's wonderful. You be able to do these Australian pull-ups, no problem. Hit a like, man, I appreciate y'all. We're gonna wait another 10 seconds, we're gonna go again, then we're gonna get into this word. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you what scripture we're gonna roll with today. Scripture we running with today. What we running with today? Today's scripture, we're gonna talk about it. We men of God over here. So, I got, hold on. We got Esther, chapter 4, verse 14. Esther, E-S-T-H-E-R. We got that in chapter 4, verse 14. If you keep quiet at a time like this, help will come from heaven. Help will come from heaven. And they'll be saved. But you will die and your father's family will come to end. Yet who knows? Maybe it was for a time like this that you were made queen. Oh, listen. You see, I threw that queen at the end. And this is a good verse because I haven't heard this one. And when I read it in the Bible, it made me think. Because the first line, it said, keep quiet. Now, you can look into a verse, but when you're looking at verses, it's not completely about the story. I believe that God put some of these verses in there for you to think certain ways in other instances of your life. Bible is not just about stories. It wasn't about like you sitting down and reading a journal. It was similar to that, I believe. But I think that it's just a guideline on how you need to move within your life, if that makes sense. So sometimes it puts it in stories so it can be relatable to the reader. That's what I believe. Now, if you don't understand that, I mean, you be able to listen to the Bible the way you want to listen to it. But that's what I get from it. And for me, looking at the Bible that way, it helps me in every instance of my life to teach me a lesson or to guide me on how I need to move and shake and move. Shake and bake. Shout out to Shake and Bake out throughout this, this life. So when he says that, I really keen on the first sentence when he says, you can keep quiet. I get to it. Hold on, let me get another one more. Let me get one more, man, if I get too deep into it. Let me get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. All right, so when he said be quiet, I always get that because when there's so much noise, and that's kind of funny because you see I'm outside, you hear all this noise and everything. There's always gonna be noise everywhere. I'm not just always talking about noise of music or stop signs or horns or your baby crying or something like that. That type of noise, not just that, because that is one component, but the noise of these evil spirits and your life being confused and being, you know, how would I say, busy with nonsense throughout your life. With things that you think that are important, but they're not really important. You can't sit down quiet and actually get the wisdom and the faith from God because you got so much noise. It is never quiet for you to just sit down and absorb what he wants to tell you. Go. So there's times where you have to sit down and be quiet, and don't be so busy with life where you have to sit down and be quiet and let him talk and bring this faith inside of you because that's what makes you at peace. We got too much stuff going on, you can't stay at peace. So when I hear you got to be quiet, it's funny how every time I feel like God wants to go ahead and show you something or tell you something, one of the first things he always says is be quiet and sit with me. Just be quiet and settle down in your thoughts. I said this in many lives. Most of your thoughts are lies. There's a lot of stuff going on, but you sit down and be quiet and shut down your thoughts and not worry about what happened in the past, what happened in the future, but sit in the present and actually listen and be quiet. It's crazy, man, how much wisdom comes to your life. So I'm gonna keep on talking about. We're gonna keep on going on with it, but we're gonna get to these pulls. First, we got regular pull-ups. We got shoulder length. We got shoulder length pull-ups. One of the best movements. We'll go up and down. It's like a pencil. I told y'all, there ain't no wiggling around here. We up and down. We're not all the way focused on getting our chin over the bar, over the bar. We're focused a lot on these lats so we can pull with them. Boom, 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 like an engine. Bam, bam. Let's get it. Thumbs over. Always thumbs over. Every pull-up, I need your thumbs over. You're not grabbing it. Thumb over. They're hooks. Boom, hooks. A little bit wider than shoulder length. We're going to emphasize allowing these real depths and this lower lats. So let's get it. We'll get 10 of them. Straight. You got your toes pointing down. Hold. Hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you see, with every rep, I'm breathing. And I'm pushing my toes down. Pushing your toes down when it comes to a pull-up, tie. When it comes to a pull-up, why I say, they talked about a gentleman, man. I might post this for him. He said that a lat pull down is the same as a pull-up. Or in some instances, it's better for a person to do a lat pull-up than lat pull down than a pull-up. Lies. And it's funny how anybody that says that statement, look at their back. Flat. No detail. Not strong. Not built like a man's back should be. Wide and blocking out the sun. Ah. Wide back. The functionality of a pull-up is putting the most stress as possible on your lats. With any type of muscles, you have to be stretched like an accordion for it to be pushed back. It has to be widened out as much as possible. You can widen it a lot when you're sitting down. Of course, you probably can. When you're sitting down doing a lat pull, you pull out here. But we have to follow by the laws of gravity. The laws of gravity means that the higher I'm in the air, the better I'll be able to get a stretch on my lats. It's bringing my body down. So when you're hanging on a pull-up machine, pull-up on a bar, if I'm hanging, this is the best stretch you can for your lats. Meaning they're getting as wide as possible so you can gauge them as possible. Bring them in so you can squeeze as much blood and break as many fibers as you can so you can grow your lats, you crazy people. Think about it, it's common sense. And as far as a compound movement in a pull-up, I am using at least 80% of my muscles when I'm doing that. I'm engaging my grip strength, my forearms, my biceps, my rear delts, my rhomboids, my traps, my lower lats, my abs, and my legs as I'm pushing down. Because when you're doing a proper pull-up, there's nothing better than that. Of course, better than a lat pull down. Pay attention. You don't have to be intellectual to know that a pull-up is better than a pull-down, a lat pull-down. Be serious. That's the problem. We lack common sense. What were we doing before lat pull-downs? And people had amazing backs. Pull-ups. Calisthenics has been around for ages. That's why it's used by the greatest now. Like me. Let's get another set. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That look good. So we're gonna wait about another 45 seconds. We're gonna go again. I appreciate y'all. So get back to what I was saying about the Lord. Learn how to be quiet. Learn how to be quiet and sit down and listen to him. When you get out of all the noise, just sit down and think about it. When you try to get close to God, don't you see that you always got something to do? Baby crying. I gotta go to work. I gotta cook. There's a TV show going on. I wanna go out with my friends. I wanna get this drink. I gotta buy this purse. I gotta buy these J's. Always something comes up when you wanna get closer to God. Don't you ever realize that? I mean, that's God. That's the devil trying to push him away from you because he understands that if you get quiet with God, there's gonna be too much movement. There's gonna be too much positivity coming to your life. You able to see the faith. You be able to get one with him instead of listening to them thoughts and being one with the one below. Let's get another set. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look good. We're gonna get one more. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Like I said, we're gonna be here about 30 minutes or so. We're gonna love these pulls. Now I'm giving y'all the blueprint on how I do my back workouts. I do back workouts minimal 2 times a week. Minimal. Caveat on that middle, on that minimal, because it goes from 2 to 5. It goes from 2 to 2. Go 2 to 3. Go 2 to 7 sometimes, because it depends on how I'm feeling. You have to learn your body, because with the pull-up, it's a normal function throughout life. You gotta pull your body up. You gotta pull. Anything that you do, you're pulling. You're pulling your body. You're pulling your body. I'm getting up. I'm about to check everything that with your functionality with life comes with calisthenics. So when it comes to the pool, it comes normal to me to just do pull-ups every day because it's a normal thing. Unlike weights. Even though I like weights, I go between both. I said now I'm at least about 80% calisthenics, 20% weights. Let's get one more. Again, just regular pull-ups, regular shoulder length. Hey, 7, 8, 9, 10. That look good. So, I'm gonna get a water. Stay hydrated while y'all here. We out in this Texas weather. Stay hydrated. Y'all should already know this, but we're gonna talk about the importance of water too. Because y'all not getting a good amount. Y'all getting a minimal amount of water into y'all diet, and that's the problem. So we'll talk about that eventually. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna try to get the middle of that back. We're gonna do shoulder length, we're gonna do chin-ups. Now, people do use them for the biceps, strong biceps. I know they're strong. Whoa, go. But depending on your mind and muscle connection, you can shift some of that weight onto your on your back, on your lats. So you will use, of course, your biceps, but we want to go ahead while we're doing the movement, try to get that mind and muscle connection to go ahead and hit them lats. So let's go and get them straight. So let's go ahead and get them on the lower bar. I want to go ahead and just have my knees up because I'm going to get a little bit of abs in there too. Hence why the pull-up is such an amazing movement. Compound, you slow people. Not you, if you know the difference. I just go back and forth with some people that don't understand that pull-ups are one of the greatest movements you can do other than a lat pull down. Come on. All right. So same way, thumb over. We're not grabbing, thumb over. Always thumb over. It just automatically forces your body to use them as hooks, so you're gonna use more of your lats. When you grip too much on holding that bar, what it does is it puts too much on your forearms. But even though we're working on it, we don't put too much on it because you're gripping. With hooks, I'm not using my forearms as much. They're just hooks. They're just hooks. So you want to be having them over. Hooks. Hooks. Knees up. We're going to go ahead and do a lot of emphasis on these lats. Same number. Let's get 10. Ho. Ho. 3. 4. 5. 8. 7. 8. 9. 10. Look good. Nice and move. It's almost like, you ever seen another plate loaded machine? You sit on, it's a press right in front of you, and you come in here and you pulling. You've seen it before. It's all the way up, plate loaded, and you boom. The press is right here, so you can't fall forward. Boom, it's the same exact way. Boom. Boom. A lot of them lats. Machines are good, but we want to be able to use common sense, people. Get your body fat low, get strong enough, so you get up on that bar. Ain't nothing better than that. Feeling this air and getting closer to him. That's why I'm so close to God, man, because I'm out here surrounded by him. You confined into a facility so much, can't get good breath. You can't get air. You can't get good healthy air. Circulating in that gym forever. Can't get that vitamin D on you. Pause. But it's healthy that keeps this melanin glowing on me. Oh man, let's get it. Same way. Knees up, pulling with them lats. Five. 8. 7. 8. 9. 5. Nice job. You see that? I'm stretching. Boom. All about like an accordion. Stretching out them lats, squeezing. Every time we open up, it's like a sponge. The nutrients, the vitamins, the blood comes in, squeezing. Boom. Now as we come out, break it down on fibers. Boom. Break it out the fibers. Boom. Hence, nothing better than a pull-up. Strong back. You want to have a back as wide as blocking out everything, including the sun. Got 25 seconds, we're going to do another set. Really appreciate y'all. We're going to be out here for another few minutes, but I'm just showing y'all the outline of one of my favorite back workouts. With these, I ain't showing here, but you want to go ahead and do at least 7 to 8 sets of regular pull-ups, 7 to 8 of the underhand like I'm doing now with the knees up, and then we're going to show you one more. Let's get one more. Hang over. What's going on? How you doing? Hey, buddy. Hey. All right, we're gonna roll another one. Stretch as much as you can. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Look good. We're gonna move to the next one. Hit a like if y'all still working with me. I appreciate every one of y'all. I gotta give me, y'all see, y'all know I got a little pentagram, so I ain't bring them out here today. Every once in a while I like the big dogs, man. I just can't deal with all the hair. It's too much to deal with. Smell a little dog, little Teddy Pendergrass. Y'all seen him on the channel. He don't shed. He don't really smell. He ain't nothing but 10 pounds. So I can move around the way I want to. I ain't dealing with all that. So we're gonna do one more variation. One of my favorite ones. I just always say favorite, but I can't pick in between all of them, man. I just like them. You feel me? So, woo. This one, we're gonna go back to a row. So, the pull-up variation, we're gonna do neutral grip on the Australian. We're gonna put a lot of emphasis on the thickness of your back. Pull-ups, they do get a little thickness, but it's mainly on the width. So we want to get the thickness of it with calisthenics. We're gonna row. rowing. Put a lot of emphasis on them real delts, them rhomboids, them traps. Upper back. Over here, neutral grip. We're gonna pull. Legs all the way out. Pulling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah. Nice and strong. You want to be able to stay with it. Stretch out, pull. And when you're doing these, even if you're standing right here, if you don't have a good connection on your back, stand in one spot and just go pull. Try to feel. Feel why you're not feeling it back. It's about mind and muscle connection. So when you get that, boom, I want to feel. I want to make sure my muscles are feeling. That's what I did all the time when I started pull-ups and I wasn't really feeling my back. Really had to figure out my mind and muscle connection. Once you got it, it's there. Now I can't do no move without any pull movement with my pull-ups without feeling my back. Hence why it grows. Slow people. Pull-ups overlap pull-downs. And sit down and be quiet with God. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna get 2 more sets. Then we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Water break. I still got 10 seconds. We're gonna do another set. Let's go ahead and get it. Sorry about the noise in the background, but hey, that's how it is. We got neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, a minute, we got 1 more, then we'll get up out of here. I need y'all to stay with it. By now, if you're doing 78 sets of each one of 10, it's impossible for your back not to grow. Impossible. The high reps, mind and muscle connection, and proper form, the body weight grows your body at extravagant rates. People that stay the other way are the wrongs because they don't know what they're doing. Weakness. Because doing calisthenics is such a repetitive game that if you don't have enough common sense to understand that it takes repetition and proper form to do anything, especially calisthenics, you're not going to succeed. Man, I could break this down in so many ways on how calisthenics makes you a different type of individual, man. I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand. I'll explain it one day. Let's get 1 more. Not bad. Showed you 3 or 4 sets of exactly another powerful back workout that you need to do at home or outside, which is one of my favorite places, as you see. Calisthenics is all about outside. Calisthenics is about getting to know your body. You can't get close to your body unless you're outside with nature, where our body came from. Go, I'm preaching. God said he took the dirt and put the clay and made it stick. Man, metaphors is going crazy today, but a lot of talking today, a lot of knowledge. And again, I'm always honored to have you guys on my lives with me and working out. We'll continue this. I said it's not a race, it's a marathon. Shout out to Nep, that's one of the good things he had said. I don't agree with a lot of things he said, but I agree with that. And just keep doing your thing, stay focused. Y'all got any questions? Go ahead and join our membership. Exclusive connection with me where we'll be able to learn, teach. We can talk about the Bible. We can talk about our fitness journey. We can talk about anything that pertains to us getting closer to God or building the best body that we can have so we can live long and look good. I appreciate everybody who appreciates me. I still love everybody who hates. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Appreciate it.